Let's move on now to the third part, which is the pin for our pulley. These are the dimensions for the part here. So if you would like to model these yourself, please feel free to do so. But aside from that, I will now model this part myself. So let's jump into Fusion. And first of all, let's save this design. Let's give this a name, pin. We're going to make sure that location is under our project folder that we've been working in so far. Click Save. Let's go ahead and model this. So there are different ways to construct this part. The most efficient way would be to use the Revolve tool. I would just simply draw a profile, a revolution axis, and then revolve around that axis. So let's go create sketch. And we're going to do this on the YZ plane as per the orientation of the assembly. And different ways to start a sketch. Let's go for a center point arc. Let's start from the origin. Let's come out. So we've got a radius of 7 there. Okay. Make sure that's coming out like so. Bring that around 90 degrees. And use the horizontal constraint on this line here. Make sure that's horizontal. Move that radius out the way. Let's use the line tool then. Start at the end point of our arc, and we're going to come down. So we've got that's 7, that's 4, so that's 3. 3 down, quit once. Then we're going to draw out a no line, which is 8.5. Then from here, we're coming up. We've got 20 there. That'll be 10 from there. So we're just going to draw in this roughly, like so. Now let's use the dimension tool. So from here to the center point, as per the drawing, we've got that dimension available there. 20 divided by 2, that's 10. In terms of the width, we've got 12.5 minus 8.5, so that's 4. And then I'm going to dimension from the origin to this endpoint here. That's only 56 divided by 2. Press enter. We just want to make this line here collinear with this one, because right now this one can move up and down. Let's go for a collinear constraint between these two. Everything there should be fully constrained. We've got our red padlock. Okay. Next, I'm going to use the line tool. I'm drawing a construction line down. And so the idea here, I'm sure you recognize already, is to mirror this across. And then we'll draw in a line of revolution. And then we'll go and use the Revolve tool. Let's use the mirror tool. I'm going to select all of this. And use the mirror line, be the construction line here, press OK. And finally, just want to use a line, not a construction line. We need to complete a profile here. I'm going to start from the endpoint of this arc and finish at the endpoint of this arc. And now we'll see this is shaded blue, indicating a profile that's ready for us to use. So let's finish the sketch there. Go on Solid Tools, go on Revolve. The Fusion's automatically selected, the only profile available. In terms of axis, we want to select this one here. The preview of the part. Want to go to full 360. We're not looking for 270 or minus 270. Let's go 360. And then let's click OK. And there we have our pin. Let's go ahead and assign an appearance to that. A on the keyboard. For this one, I would go with a enamel glossy black. Replace the current appearance. Close. And just going to hit save on that. Okay, and there we have our pin. If you were able to model that yourself, you're fantastic, big well done. But otherwise, I hope you're able to follow along with how I modeled this part. And I look forward to seeing you in the next lecture where we'll model the pulley.